You know, we're going to, by popular demand, this coming Wednesday, inshallah, we intend to deal with the subject on eating. In fact, we're going to entitle it, show you how original and creative we are, we're going to entitle it How to Eat to Live. That took a lot of imagination, didn't it? But as all of you know, that is the title of a 2-volume set of books written by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But what we want to do is get right down to the nitty-gritty of it. We are going to, as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, it does no good to teach the XYZs until the people have already mastered the ABCs. And one of the problems that we're having now and that we've got to solve in the next 3 or 4 months is we've got to make sure that we are grounded in the basics. And this is why today I have chosen as my subject the ABCs of Islam. And why Wednesday we're going to deal with just the title of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's book. The title. Because whether you know it or not, brothers and sisters, most of us don't even have to open the book to get confused. We're confused at the cover. Can I prove it? Oh, yeah. If I say to you, well, have you read How to Eat to Live? Do you study? Oh, yeah. What are the results? What do you know from How to Eat to Live? Well, I quit eating pig. Some say I don't eat no meat at all. Some say I eat vegetables. Some say I eat nothing but fruit and vegetables. And some say I don't eat no white flour, only whole wheat flour. I don't eat no white sugar, only brown sugar, and blah, blah. Beautiful. Great. But suppose you went to a driver's education course and said, I want to learn how to drive. And I enroll you in the course. And when I get you in the course, what I teach you is, now that is a Volkswagen. That's a Mercedes. That's a Rolls Royce. That's a Cadillac, and that's a Chevy. When you leave there, what do you know? You know what to drive, but you haven't learned how to drive. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad didn't name his book What to Eat to Live. He named it How to Eat to Live. So we need to deal with that. Little basic things. As Clean Head Vincent used to say, no caviar, just plain old kidney stew. We've got to get to the very basics of what we're about. And let me say this. Those of you who come out Wednesday night, I want you to be aware of the fact that we are not just going to quote from the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad on how to eat to live. We're also going to quote Prophet Muhammad 1,400 years ago. Because there are those Muslims who call themselves Orthodox, who call themselves Sunni, who call themselves all kinds of things, who say that Prophet Muhammad never taught people to eat like we eat. Well, I will challenge the scientists of Mecca, if they can make it here by Wednesday night, I will make them admit in public that the followers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad eat closer to the teachings of Prophet Muhammad than any Muslim on earth.
All right.
You can prove it out of Muhammad's own mouth, what he taught. But that's not our subject today. We're going to start with the ABCs. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that history of all our studies is most attractive and best able to reward our research. It's one of the basic teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And look how we approach history. This is what we're talking about, ABCs. Now we took that one thing that he said and we wanted to go all back and see how the black man used to rule in Africa and how the black man founded universities in Spain. That's good. But so what? As the atheist said about God, what's he done lately? That's great in a historical context. But the reason you want to learn that is for something else. What good does it do us today? When we were in school, that's the way we learned. Oh, in 1022, such and such a battle, and the battle of this, and the establishment of that, and this kind of declaration was given out, and this manifesto was given. So what? No, we need to know more than that. This is why all during the 60s, when all of the turmoil was going and black nationalism was becoming the thing and all of that, and everybody said we need black studies and we need that, well, that was good. So we learned black history. We learned about Mali and Songhai and old Ghana and all of these great kingdoms that these great black people established. But what did it do for us? Look at us today.
All right.
From 1960 going into 1990, what has that progress, what have we built as a result of knowing what they built? You know what the problem is? We learned what they did, but we didn't learn why they did what they did. The greatest lesson of history is not who, what, when, or where, but why. And when you get to the why, then you learn how. You learn why they did what they did, then you learn how they did it, then you can do it for yourself. But when you don't learn the why and you don't learn the how, you never do it. All you do is parrot from generation to generation, teaching your folks about Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, Nat Turner, and the rest of them. That's fine, but it doesn't do anything.